Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to yet another weekly outlook on the DXY, the Euro USD, GBPUSD, AUD USD and USD CAD. Without wasting much of our time, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe for more valuable content like this one. Starting off with the DXY from the weekly time frame, what are we looking at? If you notice in the weekly time frame, we are currently on a downtrend. Correct trend here is downtrend. So previously I was expecting the market to go bullish from here to here, so I was expecting this low to take out this high up to this fair value gap, but price did not do such. So currently we are on a downtrend. We are looking at price to respect this trend line, this external liquidity trend line. And if you look closely within the price took out this liquidity that was building. When price took out this liquidity, I expected price to move up to at least mitigate this supply zone, but it did not. Price just moved up and start tanking to the downside. Moving on the daily, what are we looking at on the daily time frame? Okay, the daily time frame, you notice that price current structure is downtrend. How do we know that? Current structure, we have this high that produced this low. Look at this current structure, we are in a downtrend now. So what are we looking in the upcoming week? Now price, we are looking at that price is going to mitigate this demand zone here. When price came to this area, price mitigated this supply zone and start falling to the downside. Okay, so for us now, let us see if price is going to react from this demand zone. Okay, this demand zone, I'm expecting price to react from it, or are we going to see price take out this sell side liquidity? If price didn't violate this zone, it's going to take out this sell side liquidity to come and test this trend line. So from here, I'll be looking at something like this. If price respect this, it will be fine. We're looking at price testing this supply before taking either mitigating, taking out this low, this sell side liquidity, or start moving to the downside. Because the Fed news that came out within the week, the governor was saying something like cutting interest rate. So we are expecting the cuts in the upcoming meeting, or before the upcoming meeting we might even have the cuts on interest rates. So this supply zone, I'm expecting this demand zone to hold. I'm expecting this demand zone to hold, to tap into the supply zone, so to start moving to the downside. That's on the daily. On the 4 hour, what are we looking on the 4 hour? I'm equally looking at let's analyze the 4 hour together. On the 4 hour, what are we looking at? 4 hour. Okay, price did what? Price took out this low. Okay, now price did not come up to this supply that took out this low. Price did not come to that supply. Now we are now have another break of structure, leaving us with this high. Okay, have this side with another breakout. So if this is a break of structure, it's either price will move to the upside to mitigate this supply zone. This is what I've been playing out this upcoming week. Supply zone to demand. Then if there is any other supply here, we will not take our trade from this zone up to this zone. That's the 4 hour. I believe that the big boys, they've started pricing in the rate cuts. So 4 hour is downtrend, so we'll be looking at selling this market in the upcoming week. Let us move into our next page, which is Euro USD. Euro USD from the weekly time frame. What are we looking at from the weekly time frame? If you look at the weekly time frame, price started within the weeks, price started selling. Look closely, price started selling. All of a sudden on Friday, price did what? Move all the way to the upside and close above the previous candlestick. Price close above this previous weekly candle. Okay, when the price was coming to the downside, what are we looking at? Price did what? Price only did a mitigation of this gap. This fair value gap was mitigated, this fair value gap. And if you check this candle, let's use our fib and check this candle from this candle to this candle, from up to down, find that price mitigated 50% of the candle. So this is a testament that the bulls are in the markets. So price did what? Filling the fair value gap, but did not mitigate this demand zone. Okay, did not come to this demand zone, and price started moving to the upside. So moving forward, what are we expecting to happen in the weekly? I'm expecting price to take out this buy side liquidity in the upcoming week. But before that, we have this trend line, this liquidity building up. We have this liquidity building. So in the upcoming week, I'm expecting price to pull down a little to probably 1.08 thousand to this zone to come to give us another place to join the market to the upside. Now let's move to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, price did what? Look at this big bullish engulfing candlestick. This big bullish engulfing candlestick, and the price mitigate this. Yes, price came to the daily demand zone, tapped into on the daily demand zone and start moving to the upside. This is healthy. Let's move to the 4 hour. Let's see. From the 4 hour time frame, we all know that markets have been taking out structure. I took out this structure, price took out this structure again. Price have been taking out external structure to the upside. Okay, price have been taking out all this liquidity build. So what do we expect moving forward? Currently, price is currently respecting this supply here. Price is currently respecting this supply zone, this supply area. Price is reacting off it. Is it going to react to the demand zone? That I don't know, but as you can see, price is reacting from this supply zone. If you look closely, we have this liquidity building in the 4 hour to this demand zone. Look at this demand zone here. Price is set to tap into this demand zone. So I'll be watching out price to tap into this demand zone on the 4 hour time frame. What price did was to this resistance turn support. Yes, this resistance turn support at this zone. So we have something like this here. We have this and we have this. You see, so price start moving to the upside. So moving forward, I'm expecting price to pull back. I'm expecting a pullback in this market. I'm expecting a pullback probably to this zone. I'm looking at this zone here. Okay, or to 1.08 thousand. This 1.08 thousand is a key level. It's a key level that price have been playing with in a very long time. Look at this is key level, this is key level. It has done support here, so we are expecting price to continue with that. We're expecting price to come to the level again. We're expecting price to come to this level again to give us an entry pattern for us to start buying this market. It's a buy, or we might even expect a manipulation. We might expect a manipulation to this market. Might see something like this all the way and take out this low resting below, only to tap into this demand zone and start moving to the upside. So is the market can do whatever it pleases. So moving on, let's dive into the GBPUSD. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so, like and subscribe. It helps us to create more content. From the GBPUSD, let's start from the weekly time frame. From the weekly time frame, market has been very interesting. We have this, I talk about this external trend line forming here. Okay, we have this high. So look at, we have this high low, we have this lower high, higher low. Now this confirms the bullish trend. We have this high. We are currently on a downtrend. Now we don't know, we are expecting price to move to this trend line. This will be a healthy trend then to the upside. Let's move to the daily time frame to get more data. As we have this protected high in the weekly time frame, and we have this internal trend line on the daily. We have this internal trend line. Price is currently reacting from this demand zone. So you can see price tapped in nicely. Price really tapped in nicely to this demand zone and start moving to the upside. Currently price is reacting from the supply zone on the daily time frame. So what are we expecting to happen in the upcoming days? Moving on to the 4-hour time frame, we notice that price is currently rejecting from the supply zone of the daily. Price is currently rejecting from that zone. So and you find out that price has succeeded in building liquidities, all this trend line liquidity to the upside. So it's either price will from here move down and mitigate this demand zone here, start moving to the upside, or price will break out this trend line. Okay, took out all the liquidity here, then give us a pattern to start moving to the upside. On the GBPUSD, if we look closely again, we find out that price is here to mitigate this demand zone. So I'll be looking at price playing at this demand zone, or either this or this area. I'll be expecting price to come into this area for me to take any decision on buy. Maybe on Monday, Tuesday, we'll be expecting the price to come to this zone and then take off. Okay, that'll be on the GBPUSD. Moving on our next pair, we'll be looking at USD CAD. Starting from the weekly time frame on the USD CAD. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It will help us in producing more content like this. In the USD CAD chart, this is weekly time frame, we can see that the price have been moving to the upside. Okay, look at this, maintaining this support trend line. Price have been bouncing off this support trend line here. You can see price have bouncing off this support trend line on the weekly time frame. This is external liquidity and trend line. So we have this buy side liquidity resting above. Moving on the daily time frame, what are we looking at on the daily time frame? On the daily time frame, give me a sec. On the daily time frame, we have this buy side liquidity I spoke about on the weekly. Okay, we have this buy side liquidity I spoke about, and we have this equal high. This is a weekly equal high. Let me show you. This is a weekly equal high. All right, this is a weekly equal high. The data is still loading. As you can see, this is an equal high from the weekly perspective. We have this equal high resting above, liquidity resting above on this weekly time frame. So putting the fact that CAD economy has cut their interest rate and USD is here to cut interest rate, so the investor will find USD CAD attractive moving forward, and they will be pricing in buys. Okay, now on the daily, okay, moving on the daily time frame, we have this trend line, this internal liquidity trend line, and if we look closely, markets have taken out this structure and we are in a bullish trend. Okay, and we have this demand zone here. Okay, so I'm expecting price to, at the course of Monday or Tuesday, market to come and test this demand before moving to take out this buy side liquidity resting above this upline. So let's move to the 4-hour time frame and see what we have on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, as you can see here on the 4-hour time frame, we have this demand area here to be tested. We have this liquidity building up here, so I'm expecting price to take out this liquidity and tap into this demand zone. We have the sweep here, we have a pullback, we are reacting off from this demand. Okay, so in the upcoming days, I'm not expecting price to start move up to the way to the upside. No, I'm expecting something like this, like this. We take out this liquidity a little bit, then start tanking. Okay, start moving to the downside, maybe power to this zone, then we start looking for an opportunity to buy this market to the upside. That's it on USD CAD. Moving forward, let's dive into AUD USD. AUD USD has been an interesting pair. This pair is a risk asset. So starting off from the weekly time frame, we can see that from the weekly time frame, price has been ranging. Price is ranging, and if you look here from this high to this low, or let's say from this high to this low, that produces a higher low, then lower high, then higher low, then lower high. So on the weekly time frame, you will notice that price has been on a bullish trend. Okay, let's analyze together now. If you look at AUD USD, price is currently tapping into this demand zone. This is weekly demand zone. Price is currently reacting off this demand zone. It's unlike GBPUSD and EUR/USD that price is already moving to the upside, but AUD/USD just is currently reacting from this demand zone. So let's move to the daily and see what we have. So on the daily time frame, we have this trend line. On the daily time frame, let's see. On the daily time frame, looking, first of all, price reacted from this demand. Okay, price reacted from this demand in the past. So I'll move to the upside, taking out this internal structure. Okay, taking out this structure high too. Now we have this buy side liquidity resting above here, and we have the ultimate high here. Okay, this is on the daily. Now what are we expecting price to do? We have this, also we have this demand resting below, and as you can see, price has been losing strength. You can see this week, as you can see, all this week rejection here, you can see them, all this week rejection here. So price has been losing strength from the daily time frame. So I'm expecting price to pull back a little bit to this zone, to this daily demand, and from here we will start looking at a move to the upside. We start looking at a shift in market structure and to start taking out this high, this buy side liquidity. So I'll be looking for a shift in market structure from this zone. Moving out to the 4-hour time frame, what are we looking at? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new and if you have come to this far, please do well to click the subscribe button and like the video. Thank you. So we have this zone on the daily. We have this we have only this one that is here to meet again. We have this 4-hour demand zone. Okay, so I'm expecting price to come down to this zone, and if you put your expecting price to come to this zone, and this zone is going to be a key level of around, let me see, 64500. It should be there. Good. This is a key level, so I'm expecting price to react from this key level moving forward. So I'll be expecting a shift in market structure here. I'm expecting something like this, shift in the market structure. So our entry will be at this zone, or at the demand zone, this place. Then we'll start taking the market to the upside. That's what I'll be playing out in AUD/USD. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have enjoyed this video, I will applaud you to share, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thanks. God bless.